What up, players? It's WallbossTay up in this mud. Welcome to how to paint my final how to paint a Space Marine biker if you're doing a White Scars army. And we don't touch the white at all today, so don't worry about that. All we're doing is highlighting up the silvers and the reds. So you can see that the reds of the shoulder pads are a little bit more vibrant and brighter, and the silvers, any areas of the silver gear that are like closest to the light get a little bit of love too and highlight. So this guy's ready to ride. He's ready to pimp slap some orcs with his power fist, give them a big high five. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Latest, players. Alright, so let's finish up this warrior of the 5th Legion, the White Scars. We're going to start with Runefang Steel. And we are going to paint in the bolters, rounds inside the front bike-mounted bolt guns. So you get something like that, okay? Then we're going to take some Runefang Steel while we've got it out, and we are going to do a little bit of some edging work and highlighting. What I'm only doing is taking a look at where the light hits the model and hitting those areas. So we want to keep the illusion that this is a dirty and well-worn piece of equipment. So we're not gonna paint all of the metal with it, just the parts that the light hits naturally. So when you take it away from your eye, you'll see that it looks really nicely highlighted. You get a nice sense of the shine. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take Mephiston Red, and we are going to very subtly highlight the red edging. I'm not going to do too much because we like the nice dark of it, but just a little bit. Where we can. I actually think the dark red, the corn red, is a nicer tone, because it's the darker tone of it I think looks really nice. So that's why we're not really going to slather this Mephiston Red on. It's just for a little bit of contrast. That's why we're not going to go up to something as bright as like a orange or a even fire dragon, or I'm sorry, Evil Sun Scarlet, or something like that. Mephiston Red is just light enough. So I was in when I was in LA, we went to Chinatown and we were having Mongolian beef. And for some reason I thought of this model. I was like, oh, I gotta go home, finish my White Scars biker. Because it reminds me of Mongolia. A Mongolian. Alright, and with that done, so all we did is paint up some silver highlights and highlight the red. That is gonna do it. The focus for all White Scars painters is really getting the white armor correct. So when doing something that has such a large surface area like this motorbike, you're gonna really need to concentrate on where the creases are, give those some weathering, some shading, and where the edges of the lines are, because that's really gonna draw the eye. You know what I mean? So, that's the best advice I can give you if you are a White Scars painter. And actually a better advice I can give you is if you want to do this masterclass for how to paint a White Scars Space Marine, then you should do it on like a general captain, leader of your army, and save the or do the whites for those guys and save all that technique for them, and then really do just like I would say maybe a Celestra gray spray for as a base coat, or paint it on as a base coat, and then highlight up with White Scar, and that should do ya. Okay, so thanks for watching, everybody, how to paint a White Scar Space Marine. Stay tuned for the 6th Legion Space Wolves. Latest, players!